Hi, my lovely friends. I'm here just to wish you happy, amazing, sunny days. Like, finally. I don't know wherever you guys live, I hope that it's sunny because in New York, it's literally the first time it's been a couple of gorgeous days in a row. So it's pretty nice, and I'm happy that it's finally happening, you know? So today's video is going to be about braiding, and specifically a braid that I believe is one of the most basic at this point, because I feel like a 3-strand braid is just so fundamentally basic that a 4-strand braid, which is what we're doing today, is just a tad more intricate. But I also have a goal with this video to make it as simple as possible for you to understand and for anybody to really do. The reason why is because I feel like other videos I've seen are usually, done by professionals and people that are a lot more knowledgeable about how to do hair and how to braid, and I'm certainly not a hairstylist. I'm not an expert of any sort. I just do this for fun. I'm literally wearing zero makeup. I have like a solution on my eyes just to like make my eyelashes grow. So that's literally the only kind of makeup product I have on, which is not even a makeup product, it's more like skincare, I suppose. But if you're interested in that, actually, let me know in the comments down below, because I can certainly show you guys how to make this solution, which legitimately makes your eyelashes grow, and then you would have just like gorgeous eyelashes. And it works for eyebrows as well, and like 100% guarantee, like, it is going to make your eyebrows and lashes grow. But regardless, that's not what this video is. I will show you guys the 4-strand braid in the easiest way possible. And as I'm going through it, I will explain what I mean by user-friendly and just more geared towards anybody understanding. So first thing I'll do is just brush out any potential knots that we might have, which I don't believe are too many in my case, but I usually go to the left side of my face to braid, but you guys can do whatever works for you. I am actually using the camera as a mirror, so bear with me. First thing we're going to do is, of course, divide our hair into 4 strands. Now, I've seen this done many different ways. I've seen it done where the strands are like first divide into 2 and then try to divide those meticulously into the same exact, amount of hairs per strand. I feel like that's not as major. So again, my point with filming this video is just to make sure that anybody watching can actually achieve this. So as you can see, they're not like the exact same. And I'll tell you, if one of them is smaller than the others, that's actually a good thing. And I'll explain that in a second. So again, these are 4 strands. What I'm gonna do is not label them by numbers. I have seen that done a lot, and I feel like it's a little more confusing, because if you label this number 1 and number 2 and number 3 and number 4, this number 1 is gonna get entangled and woven into the others so many times that you're not gonna be able to detect it as number 1 anymore. So I feel like that's just not logical. So my point in explaining it is gonna be the most just simple and easy way. What I'm gonna do is start with the strand that's furthest away from my face. So this one over here. And that's literally all I'm gonna label the strands. Furthest from my face, closest to my face. That's pretty much like it. This one will go over the one that's next to it, under the one after that, and over the one after that. How insanely basic is that? Literally over and under is what you need to remember for this braid. Now, this is the trickiest part of the entire braid, because the first time you do it is like the beginning of the pattern. So I've gotten to this part with the strand that used to be furthest away. As I've gotten to the end, it automatically pushed this one here under it, right? So you're just gonna go with that. Like, don't even mind about the fact that it's done that automatically. You're gonna take it and continue doing that same thing over under. Obviously, it went over. It went under the first one, so you're going to make it go over the one after that. and under the one after that. Now, as we did that, same thing happened. This one got automatically pushed this way. So you're just gonna go, oh, you already went over because it just did that automatically. Now you're gonna go under and then over. And again, that happened automatically with this one, so it's already gone under. You're gonna go over and then under and under, over. I'm gonna try to speed it up for you guys because that way we don't have to actually do a fast forward here. But just to let you guys know, I literally have learned how to do this like a month ago maybe. So I've taught myself in a more just understandable way as opposed to going by what other videos or other tutorials were telling me to do. I feel like that was just so confusing. So I really hope that this helps someone in terms of understanding it a little bit better and not thinking that it's like this insanely difficult thing, because every time I wear this braid, it's like the shockingest thing. Is that a word? Like, people are just like so surprised, like, oh my god, how did you even achieve this? It's not even like crazy looking. And my hair, PS, is not even that long. Like, I just cut it maybe like a couple weeks ago. So when you get to a point that your hair, especially if it's layered, is just difficult in terms of grabbing strands, all you're gonna do is, of course, tie it. I usually use these see-through elastics because they're a lot more invisible and not noticeable. And at this point, what I like to do is what I call pancaking the braid, which is literally just making it bigger. And what I've learned works the best for that strategy is just to hold the end of the braid from here and literally just like take these out. Do you see what I'm saying? See what I'm doing? I'm like literally just like focusing on the ones that are at the edges and just pulling them while I'm also holding the end of the braid. And the reason why I do it that way is if I did it how I've seen it done, kind of like just kind of like moving it all around, that just doesn't hold my hair. I have extremely fine hair, so I do have to focus on getting it like more volumized and more just like bigger looking in terms of how the braid looks. Of course, you can like hold it from different parts of it if it's a little too tight, that this actually helps in terms of getting it so much more volumized and pretty. And I promise you that you'll go out and people will say, what is that? And it's of course not a 3-strand braid, so how is this achieved? And you can just literally say over under is the technique that will work the best for anyone. I feel like that's that. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!